my name is Jenna and welcome to my channel, Divine Direction. In this video, we are going to be looking at the messages and potential energies for June 2021 for the sign of Taurus. So this month I decided to do something just slightly different where I decided to pick one oracle card to kind of get the overall message or theme of your spread. And you got the Mountains card and it says stand your ground. Okay, so especially in dealing with your spread, I'm feeling that we're talking more about goals or a career. Definitely, like, they're shaking my head. Yeah, this has to do with a career path especially. So what I'm feeling with this, especially in regards to having the Mountains card, it's like standing your ground can be resilience. It can be about being unshakable and unmovable, not in the sense of being inflexible, but just to me, this is about standing true in what you believe in, standing true in who you are, and just like standing true for what it is that you want to accomplish. And I'll explain, okay? So in your spread, this is gonna sound funny. I love this, okay? Absolutely love how this came out in your spread. All right, so you have the bear with a salmon in its mouth. You also have the fox that's looking towards a salmon. You have the salmon card, and you also have the cat and the dog. So let me interpret this for you. This is so funny. I love this. Okay. So what they're saying, basically, especially in regards to those who are trying to build their own business, or maybe you're graduating school and there's going to be a lot of competition in your field, or even you're going into or trying to get into a competitive program, doesn't matter. So these guys are all going after the salmon. Okay, you got the bear, the fox, a cat's gonna go after the salmon. So this is all about, to me, competition in a way. And I use that with air quotes because it's not necessarily competition. Everybody, okay, let me give you an example. So as an oracle card reader, tarot card reader, whatever, there's so many of us out there, right? So you could just go on YouTube and find thousands of us, and it's like, okay, if that's something that you would want to do, how do you stand out, right? And what they're saying in that way is stay true to you and what you feel is right and what you want to do, and not focus on what other people are doing. So it's not really about competition. You don't worry about competition, even if there's a lot of other people in your field and in your area, because the right people are going to be attracted to you, is what they're saying. It's like, yeah, there's a bear, yeah, there's a fox, and maybe in this scenario, you're the cat. All of them have different strengths, okay? So each one of them are quite capable of catching their salmon. And this example, the salmon is going to be maybe bringing in money or clients, that sort of thing. They're all capable of bringing that in. Every one of them is different. And again, they're going to be, there's going to be people who are going to be attracted to you and what you're doing. And there's going to be people who are attracted to the others, right? It's the same thing when you're trying to date. Some people are going to be attracted to you, some people aren't. But what they're saying is, with the Mountains, don't change yourself so that people will come to you. So in that example, right, I'm not a big fan of love readings. Like, I don't mind doing them in terms of helping people kind of prepare for their divine counterpart in a way. Like, if you are wanting to bring in a higher vibrational love, I will totally do a read about that. But I don't like doing the reads like, is this person into you? What are they thinking? And that sort of thing. And there's nothing wrong with those videos. It's just not what I do, right? So am I going to start doing those because I see that they're very popular on YouTube? No, because it doesn't resonate with me, right? So to me, I would just be cheating myself and my potential viewers because I'm doing something that I'm not fully enjoying to try to bring in that money, or in this case, trying to bring in the viewers. So what they're saying, I'm seeing like two different scenarios here, right? So the one scenario is you're the cat going after the salmon. So you have that competition, and again, you are quite capable of achieving that goal, achieving that salmon, achieving that money. But then you have the dog, okay? And the dog, to me, I've never seen a dog eat salmon. Maybe they do. They might. I've never seen a dog eat salmon. But in the imagery, it has a stick. So to me, the dog is going after something completely different, but it could be in a similar field. Okay, so they're kind of making me feel like, even in the terms of doing, of it being an oracle card reader, maybe there's some different way that they're doing it. So I've seen individuals reading charms. A lot of people now are doing pick a card readings, but not everyone was doing that at the beginning, right? Some people post daily, weekly, some monthly. Some people post for the zodiac sign. Some people just post messages, and it's for whoever resonates with them. It's like, there's so many different things that someone could do, but to me, in this reading, the dog is just doing its own thing. So maybe there's not a niche yet. Yeah, they're nodding my head. It's about you setting out towards something, but there's not a niche there yet. So maybe you're not getting, so if you're on YouTube, maybe you're not getting a lot of views for that, right? I know, like with my pick a card reading, sometimes people, I'm just like, angels and guides, like, I really want to do this, but how are people going to find it? Because I don't really know of anyone else that's doing something like that. And I'm not saying like I'm unique or anything, but it's like sometimes mine are more service-based pick a card readings instead of like my last one's like, how is your life transforming, right? So doing things differently. Creating your own path, your own journey, and staying true with that, even though you might not have a following yet, or you may not have clients yet, staying true to who you are, because at one time, like, everything didn't really exist, right? So, same with the pick a card readings. So there was someone who did it first, and the pioneer of that, right? And now a lot of people do it. So what they're saying here, it's like, just keep with it because people will come. There will be a way for you to showcase what you do, or showcase your talents, and people will come, the right people. They're saying the right people will come. So don't change what you're doing, and don't change how you're doing it to suit others or to bring people in. The people will come, they're saying. Okay, so what they're kind of showing me in the imagery, again, is like different people are going to see things differently. We're actually talking about this in the Aries reading a little bit, but so in the cards you have the garden, like all these wildflowers, and then in the other one there's the clover, right? So the 4-leaf clover is unique. You don't always see it, and that's what they're kind of saying here. It's like whether you're resonating with the cat story or the dog story, you are unique. Everyone is unique, so you don't have to try to you don't want to blend in with the crowd, is what they're saying. And yeah, maybe a flower is more beautiful than a 4-leaf clover, but how many people are wishing that they had one, right? It brings good luck, but just for a variety of reasons. And again, there's like a little gold coin underneath the clover. So to me, it's like if you stay true and unique to yourself, that's going to bring in the money, the clientele, the viewers, the followers, whatever it is that you are wanting to be, right? So you have the Anchor card, and it's washed up on shores. So to me, it's like whatever is holding you back is being cut free. And to me, what was holding you back was maybe the mentality that, hey, I'm in a saturated or competitive field, or hey, I'm trying to create something completely new here, and nobody's listening. They're saying nobody's watching, nobody's listening. So this could be for some YouTubers out there, or those who are wanting to be a YouTuber. So, and again, with the trees, like they're really showing me. So with the tree imagery, there's the holly tree, but then there's also the oak tree. So different people are going to find one or the other more beautiful or be attracted to. Okay, yeah, they kind of want me to put a little bit of message again about dating, right? So not changing yourself to oh my gosh, we were talking about this with the Aries reading, but not changing yourself to try to get the views, not only in a business or people coming to you in the business, but also in a relationship, right? Because as I was saying, some of you may prefer the holly tree. Me, I like the holly tree, but I love the oak tree. So it's like we all have different preferences. So don't really worry about changing yourself in any way, shape, or form to bring in a partner or bring in clients. I'm just going to keep repeating myself there. But it's like they will come to you. If you are just really standing true in who you are, being authentic, that's when the people are going to come in, the money comes in, the relationship comes in, right? Okay. And then with the bird card, so they have the chickens and then also the songbirds. So to me, like all the chickens look the same. This came up in another reading too. And then there's the songbirds that are all different species, and they're all different colors, and they just look beautiful. So to me, it's like saying you don't have to blend in. You don't have to be like anyone else. You're actually being different is a benefit. It's being different is what's going to be attracting these people to you. Okay. This has definitely come up in another reading, but also like just in my life, like I'm getting tired of trying to blend in or to try to hide myself. I just want to be me. I'm tired of trying to be something else. And it's like, let's stop trying to blend in. Like our school days, our grade school days, we're trying to blend in so that we're included in things, so that people are making fun of us and that sort of thing. Now is the time to stand out, Taurus. It's time to stand out. We're not going to let anyone take the winds out of our sails. We're not going to do that. And like, if somebody doesn't like us, that's okay. Don't let that change you, right? So, if someone says something about you, maybe they don't like the way that you're doing things. They're nodding my head, yeah. If they don't like the way that you're doing things, then that's okay. You can use that as constructive criticism and say, okay, is this something that I want to do? Do I want to change the way that I'm operating, or do I want to change an aspect of myself because maybe I'll be more likable or more viewable, we'll get more clients. And you can really stop and think about it. And it's okay to be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do that, right? Especially when you're operating with a business, people are going to tell you, they're going to say, you know what, you would probably benefit from doing this. And you can learn from other people, absolutely. So all of these people that may be your competition, quote unquote, you can learn from them, but you don't have to do as they do. So someone may tell you in a relationship that you are too vulnerable or you reveal too much too soon, okay? But the next person might really appreciate that. It just depends on who you're speaking to, right? So really, if anyone says anything to you, just, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Really think about what is being said. As my shaman says, like, ask yourself, is it true? So again, if it's a criticism, maybe like the way that you dress or something like that, is it true? Does it matter? And then move on from there. So that's what they're kind of saying. It's just like, mountains can definitely change over time, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Yeah, they're really just definitely stressing to be yourself. Like in this Lenormand deck, I just take this couple, and it's funny, they come out together, but they're wearing a lot of color. So to me, it's like being more authentic and being more you. We're not wearing, the other couple in this deck, they're wearing like very plain and drab clothes, whereas these ones, they're wearing a lot of color. So it's like they're not afraid to wear what they want to wear. And that's the same thing. It's like, if you like the gothic look, then wear it, you know. I know it's hard, especially like if somebody says something to you. They're reminding me of my high school days. When I was in high school, I was obsessed with punk. Like, I really was. I kind of like think of myself now and I'm like, really? I was? But I was obsessed with it. And at like a little bit of time, I was a bit obsessed with Avril Lavigne too, and how she wore ties. So I would wear a tie to school, and I had people make fun of me for it, you know, and it wasn't fun. I think I stopped wearing it. Yeah, they're not in my head because I don't even remember. But yeah, I stopped wearing it after that. I remember the girl who said something to me. I think she got picked on too. But so it's like the things that people say to us. Again, with the is it true? So yeah, she made fun of me for wearing a tie. And I can think back to her childhood because I went to school with her, like grade school with her, and thinking, yeah, she used to get picked on, and I know she didn't have a great life. So it's like, what she was saying to me wasn't, I don't think it was really even about me. But of course, like, hindsight's 20/20, right? I was in high school, so I think I was in grade 11. So, you know, I wasn't really thinking about that. But like, when I was in high school, especially at the beginning, like, I was so me. I didn't care. I was obsessed with Harry Potter. When the Harry Potter movie started coming out, I wore a Harry Potter, like, I had the glasses, the wand, the cape, and I wore it to school in celebration of the movie coming out, and I got made fun of for it. I did. I was so me though. I didn't care. I didn't care what other people thought. But then we get into this point where it's like all of a sudden, like, we're being criticized for being who we are. And what they're really saying to us is just like, stand true in who you are, stand true in what you believe in and what your goals are, and don't let anyone take the wind out of your sails. If you're headed in a direction, especially, again, like, if you're going in and being a pioneer in something, whether it's a new field that you're going into or one that's, or they're saying one that hasn't even been made yet. That's what they're saying. So some of you might be thinking, okay, this is kind of what I want to do, but I haven't really seen anyone else do it. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, that'll never work, right? Just keep going, keep focused, and just listen to your intuition on this, right? We need those different thinkers. There's so many things in this world that would not have been invented. So many professions that wouldn't have been made into a profession if people had listened to what others criticisms or what others ideas were. Okay, so really follow your own light, follow your passions, and see where that takes you, right? So like I said, I'm tired of trying to be someone who I'm not. I'm tired of being like the quiet Jenna that just kind of like goes along. There's often times that I wouldn't even speak much in conversations because, you know, I wouldn't share my opinions because they were different than other people's, right? And even now with my my YouTube channel, sometimes I hold back. like guys are like, yeah, you hold back a lot. But I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to be considerate, but I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to share too much because fear of criticism, but also like I'm not fully comfortable with being open about everything yet, and that'll come with time. But anyways, yeah, so just stay true to you, Taurus, and really try to listen to your own voice and your inner compass for this. I'm really excited for you, Taurus. Actually, like, this is a difficult thing to do, and especially for those who are going to be pioneers in things, whatever this is. I'm really excited for you, and for those of you who are in areas that may have a lot of competition. I'm really excited for you to just like stay true to who you are and see how that manifests in your business and manifests in your life. Okay, all right, Taurus, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if this resonates. I'd love to hear about that. And I hope you have an awesome month of June. Thank you, Taurus. Hopefully I'll see you next video. Bye.